Hello, familia. Welcome. My name is MagdalineJ, and if you're new, welcome to the fam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time. And come visit me on TikTok and Insta because I'm there daily. And of course, welcome back to my oldies but goodies. You guys wanted to see the dupe of the e.l.f. liquid blush and the Rare Beauty liquid blush. I bought 4 shades, but I do believe 3 of the 4 shades we have a dupe for the Rare Beauty one. What I'm thinking, because I am going to be uploading the vlog tomorrow, I'll have some time to fully swatch these all for you, span of 3 days. We're gonna work with this one first. I'm super excited. If you're not familiar, or if you haven't seen my review, e.l.f. just released these liquid blushes for $7. They're dewy finish, they're long lasting. I don't really like to do dupe videos if they're not like a dupe. Just because the packaging is similar, it doesn't mean it's a dupe. I need formulas to be similar. Some Rare Beauty shades come in matte, and then this one, for example, comes in a dewy finish. Gone viral multiple times. To have a cheaper version, a significantly cheaper version, is not bad, right? Okay. e.l.f. is a little brighter, it's a little more vibrant, but overall it's pretty much similar in tone. You see that? You see that? You see that? And remember I told you the e.l.f., it has these like shimmers. You can't see it though. I could see it in the bottle. Oh, there we go. You see right there? It's like a glossy shimmer, not glittery. It's not super glowy and I don't know, weird on the skin. You know, I have oily skin. It's so much glow I could take, you know. Before we get started, let me give you info about these and see how similar they are in description. The Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush retail for $23. The shade Joy is a dewy muted peach. This is a lightweight, long-lasting liquid blush that blends and builds beautifully for a soft, healthy flush. The Dupe version, it is the e.l.f. Camo Liquid, retails for $7. The dupe shade is Coral Crush. This blush gives the cheeks a long-lasting, dewy flush that's flattering. It is lightweight and effortlessly blends out to a soft finish while the rounded groove applicator applies the perfect amount of blush every time. Okay, now that we have all the info, isn't it very similar in description? Literally damn near verbatim. Rare Beauty in the shade Joy. We're gonna add right here 3 dots. That's probably too much. I add a little face. I always do this, right? e.l.f. Coral Crush. 3 dots. Oh, the dots are different. I mean, they're smaller. The Dofa's definitely different, but kind of similar. Which one's Rare Beauty? Let me not confuse these. Rare Beauty's Dofa. Look at e.l.f. e.l.f. is trying to have Rare Beauty's Dofa, but it's not there. You see? Huh. Okay, you could just tell. Because this is dewy, I know I could let it dry a little longer. I want to keep it up top as much as possible. Okay, that, ooh, you see how that's just melting in? Now e.l.f. doing the same motion, keeping it up here. Yeah, that's blending beautifully. I would say immediately, Rare Beauty is just more pigmented off the bat. The way these work the best is you do 1 layer and then you add a 2nd layer to get that full pigment. Kind of need the 2nd layer to really get that love. Is that a big deal? To me, it's not, because this is a fraction of the price and sometimes you have to Mickey Mouse your way through it. You know what I'm saying? Blend that out. And you don't have to wait for it to dry. This just works well on top of a first thin layer. Because look at, like, look. It's like magic. But not really. You know what? Should we even this side out? I feel like we should, huh? Just a little bit. Blend. Yeah, with Rare Beauty, you'll get that pigment. Shades are slightly different. This hair's bothering me. Hold on. Let's turn off the lights. And here's Rare Beauty. You see that pigment? Wow, that's so pretty. e.l.f. is a little less pigmented than Rare Beauty. It's very buildable, so you can definitely work with this. So let's add maybe like 2 more dots. I love how this just blends out beautifully, this side. Something about it, it's like it blends out not harshly. It blends in such a nice way. And this formula is just very blendable. Okay. I would say this one's dewier, a little more pigmented. This is like maybe the little stepsister. Okay, we're gonna do a wear test, but let me get my technology together because it's tripping right now. It is 7:50 in the a.m. You guys, I woke up today and it's literally pouring. I had no idea it was gonna rain. Pouring, raining cats and dogs. Anywho's, what are we doing? You know what, let me do it now so you can see. Let me add a little more concealer. I shouldn't because I added a lot already. I don't know, my makeup is just looking a hot mess today. So I'm like, dang girl. Sometimes when you film, like you have to be in like a good headspace. So you have good energy. And I'm like, I'm vibing right now, you know? So I'm like, the vibe is not gonna unvibe just because something didn't work out. So I'm blending this concealer out because it's also going to settle everything down. You see how it's looking very, very orangey, which is fine. That's your vibe. You see, bam, settled down. You can always just go back in with the brush without adding product. You can add product, but I won't, just because we already built it. And you can just go like that. The e.l.f. brush. These are the right brushes I'm using, right? See how that concealer melted all in, you know? Okay, you know, per the usual, I'm gonna get my Maybelline powder and set the under eyes. This already is gonna settle down some things because we're adding the powder on top of the blush a little bit. So if you're like, whoa, this looks too intense, we're not done. We're not done, right? I'll get some Laura Mercier powder. I've been really liking this powder lately. I mean, Laura Mercier powders are good, but I don't know, something about it. I've been reaching for it a lot, a little bit, and then start setting. Press this powder in, especially in the T-zone. Go around that blush. With whatever remains, I'm going to set that blush down because remember, it's still a cream product. You can do this and then I'll show you another way. Oh my God, something feels wet here. Hold on, hold the phone. My makeup's telling me to stop and I'm like, no, I don't want to stop. We're gonna continue the video. So if my makeup looks wonky, you know, it's a little rough today, but it's okay. My nose is running too. You can still see the blush, but it doesn't look intense at all. Here's Rare Beauty. Here's e.l.f. You can still see that glowiness. You can also see glowiness. Damn, these look good. Something else you can do, you can leave it like this. You're good to go. We're set down. If you want a little more intensity, you can always use a powder blush. I'm gonna use this one from House Labs. It's Pomelo Peach. And because it's peach, I'm gonna use the same blush on both sides, but I don't want to use a lot. I'm gonna use like this. I'm grabbing a lot, but I'm going to even it out on my hand. See, there isn't much there, and I'm just gonna tap, 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 and be done. You see, this looks a little more intense versus here. This is so glowy. Okay, I'm back. I want to wash my hands, but I want to show you the swatches. They don't look like they're bleeding. You know how sometimes product just bleeds out because it's kind of thin, but not here. Let's touch. Wow, they feel the same. Rare Beauty. It dries down a little bit. It does have like a balmy, thicker texture. Oh yeah. Wow, you see that hydration too? Okay, these are a lot more similar than I thought. The textures literally feel the same. And that's what you want in a dupe, is for it to be formula-wise very similar. You know that it's similar when you touch it and or when you let it dry down to see how it dries. Because one could have been a little more matte, one could have bled out a little bit, you know, things like that. So that's good to know. Hair and makeup is looking really good. I'm so happy I didn't stop filming because I was about to. It was just one of those days, you know, that things weren't moving and grooving like I was expecting it to, how I wanted to. But you know what? We're here. We're here. Hair is looking good. Remember I curled it with the little tiny curler? It really adds volume. Because look, I have actual volume. Girl, these, I think they're a dupe. What do you think? Here's Rare Beauty. And here is e.l.f. The only thing I would say that is not exactly is the shade. Texture is really similar. Formula is similar. Dewiness is similar. That hydrating feel is similar. And look, $7, $23. Wow. Okay. You guys know I'm gonna do an all-day wear test because I do have oily skin. And I'm curious to see how the blush is gonna last, if one side's gonna fade a little more than the other. Who knows? I'll meet you in front of the window. Oh, my lip is this one from Milani. I wanted to do like something coral red, something to match the cheekies. That girl in Milani's liquid lip. Oh, okay. Here is e.l.f. You see this hydration going on? Yeah. And then here's Rare. You see the pigment here? It looks good too. This is the OG though. But she's a blushy girl today. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Okay, let's see how it wears. I'm back. Oh, this hair is still vibing. It is 7:08. We've had the blushes on for about 11 hours. I got some footage for you at around 2:30 to show you. Both sides were looking good. Here on the left side is the side of Rare Beauty. I could see it's a little more pigmented. It looks very great at this point. e.l.f. also does have that pigment, but it's not as vibrant. I feel like at this point, oils and skin warmth is starting to come through. Overall, both sides look good. Here we are. Here we are. We got the rare. We got the rare. You see, we see it, right? We see it. My skin's oily. We know I got oily skin. We have e.l.f. e.l.f. So you could see right now the clear difference. This one has not faded, but it's not as vibrant as this one. Granted, I did build up on both sides just to have it evenly. Oh, Rare Beauty and e.l.f. Okay, overall cheeks are cheeking. They look really, really good. This one is more pigmented, especially at the 11-hour mark than this one. This one doesn't look bad. I mean, I feel like it is very vibrant. You can see it very, very well. Overall, is it a dupe? Is it a dupe? Okay, jumping in day number 2 using Worth and Dusty Rose. As you guys saw, and as we saw yesterday, Rare Beauty is just the better product. It is the more pigmented product. You see this shade here. We got the same result yesterday with the other shade. And here we have e.l.f. I built it up twice. We have nice pigment. This one I feel like really melts into the skin. It barely looks like I have blush on because it is a little bit lighter for my skin tone as opposed to this one. It's darker. It's very dupe-ish for sure. What do you think? Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna finish my face in 3, 2, 1. Just kidding, I'm back. I wanted to show you with the lights turned off how it looks. Setting my skin with just some setting powder, Rare Beauty and e.l.f. Okay, similar. For real, BRB. Really quick, this is my lip combo. I will have all my lip combos linked below. No Whining and Rocky Road. Okay. Oh my god, this is so similar. Okay, I mixed them up already. I'm over here taking my thumbnail picture. I don't know which one I'm gonna pick for this video. Okay. Yeah, look, they look the same. They look so similar. Yup, we got dupes. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Really quick, in front of the window, here's Rare Beauty. Here's e.l.f. The shades, you can see the difference, but slightly. Ooh. I want to do a last check-in for day 2. Had the blushes on since maybe 8. Here is Rare Beauty. And mind you, it's been a few hours. I haven't touched up or anything. Here is, e.l.f. e.l.f. looks nice, blended. It looks more natural. See how smooth it looks too? Smooth, but just more pigmented. You see my skin is glowing because I got oily skin. But I definitely don't look gastadas, you know? Okay, ciao! Oh my god, happy new year. It's the first today, but I've been filming for 3 days now. Look, day 3. Happy pinky promise. The third time is a charm maybe because e.l.f. is definitely more pigmented than Rare Beauty. e.l.f.'s color though is a little bit brighter, which will give us more pigment. Because the colors aren't exactly the same, we have the more pigment on this side. Not a bad thing, but it's definitely something that's surprising because out of all of the swatches I've done, the third one, the last one, the cheaper one is the more pigmented one. Right? Cool. Okay, I'm gonna finish up my face in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, look good. Ultimately, after wearing them all 3 days, I feel like these e.l.f. are definitely the closest dupe to anything I've seen that resembles so closely to the Rare Beauty ones. Ultimately, I do think the Rare Beauty ones are more pigmented because e.l.f.'s are pigmented. Very, very buildable. You can always build it up to your desired pigment. Girl, yes, these are yes. I'm gonna go in front of the window so you can see how it looks because you know I like to give you all the deets. Okay, you guys, the blush. Look, I have this patch here. I didn't fix it, but my bad. Look, Rare Beauty Happy. e.l.f. and Pinky Promise. Look so good. These look very, very similar. I did set with a little bit of blush powder, a smidge. I used another blush powder for yesterday too, just a FYI. But looking good. Okay, I'll come back a little later. Been since 6, 7 hours. This is Rare Beauty. Look how good it is. This is e.l.f. e.l.f. is looking really good. As we've seen the last 3 days, these blushes are both very pigmented. They last all day. I do find this color in particular is the more pigmented one from Rare Beauty. The other two, I felt like Rare Beauty was a little bit more pigmented. The colors differed a little bit. Okay, back to the original outro. It is a great dupe. I think it's very, very similar. Now that we've wore the makeup all day long, I find the main differences, like I told you guys, is the color. Rare Beauty, it's still a lot more pigmented. You can visibly tell. But overall, I do think we have a great dupe. It's very similar. Dofa formula, color, longevity, especially on oily skin. We don't look gastadas. We actually look real good. Real good. Like this makeup could last another few hours, you know? So yes, we got a dupe. I will link all of the shades I used along with the names and the dupes and all that. Let me know which one you like the most. Are you planning on getting the e.l.f. ones? Do you have the Rare Beauty ones? Let me know if you want to see more dupe videos in the new year, because I kind of like them because I'm very particular about dupes. Thank you so much for those who asked me to review these, and I had such a good time wearing 2 different blushes, but they look the same, right? I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.